These are a group of particularly strange people. They are extremely afraid of the color red. Even just a newly bloomed red wildflower, once discovered, it must be immediately removed. If not dealt with promptly, terrible things will happen in the village. So why is that exactly? Legend has it that in the nearby forest, there lurks a man-eating monster. Whenever something red appears in the village, the monster will launch a massacre on the villagers, because red is considered a forbidden color. Yellow, on the other hand, is a color of caution. To prevent the invasion of the monster, our ancestors wore yellow clothes, hung yellow flags around the forest perimeter, even drew talismans. Yet they still couldn't prevent the monster from harming the villagers. So, our ancestors made a pact with the monster. As long as the villagers don't enter the forest, no more presence of red, and the monster won't attack them again. But this hard-earned tranquility was unexpectedly broken after decades, by a fool, of all people. He, in order to express his love, gave a bunch of red wild fruits to a blind girl. And these wild fruits were unique to the forest. Clearly, the fool trespassed into the forbidden territory. Hughes, who was nearby, quickly warned him. But the girl was already too late to dispose of them. Sure enough, when the night watchman arrived, the red-clothed monster appeared in the village. He frantically rang the alarm to alert the villagers. And upon hearing the bell, the villagers wasted no time. Scared, they all hurried towards their homes. Only Hughes, disregarding danger, went to help the elderly and widows. However, when he finished arranging others for shelter, he realized that the monster had come closer. Fortunately, he managed to hide in a corner just in time and wasn't discovered. But the blind girl, at this moment, anxiously awaited someone's help, completely unaware that the monster was slowly approaching her. At a critical moment, Hughes suddenly appeared. Holding the girl's hand, he quickly ran towards the opening of the cellar, and finally managed to escape the monster's pursuit. However, after daybreak, the villagers discovered that besides a few dead livestock, red marks were painted on the doors. Clearly, this was a stern warning from the monster. But the villagers were puzzled. The monster never launched an attack without reason. This meant someone had crossed the line. So, under the village chief's questioning, Hughes had no choice but to reveal the fool's act of stealing red wild fruits. But facing a person with intellectual disabilities, the village chief didn't reprimand him too much. So, he threw a pig into the forest, in exchange for the monster's forgiveness. To their utmost surprise, several days later, at a wedding, something even more terrifying happened.